Hello and welcome to the show, everybody. We've got the birthday live stream. Thanks very much for being here. It's great to be here with you all. I see the recent messages in the chat box there. Lisa, I'm not a cat. Sarah Rera. Kitties, Death of a Banana, Frisian Stally. What a lovely group of people and many more. Thanks very much for joining me. We're going to do the birthday stream with the face reveal, the higher or lower, and the unboxing video. I'll do the face reveal after the first facts as I make my way over to higher or lower as you see it there. Whoops, the daisy. We've got this. We've got this coming up shortly with more. If you've got any requests, a couple of different things I'd like to talk about, including GameStop and SPY over the next wee while. You've got the inflation data next week, and the markets are eagerly anticipating a no rise. So the charts, the face reveal, I see I don't have the ticker and whatnot details there, but I'll call it out at the time. And the unboxing video, which I'll also play after the first card is flipped. Turn the page on the cards. Great to see you, JS and KT. Thanks very much for the birthday wishes, kitties. Great to see you all. Thanks very much for joining me on today's stream. So, yes. No. Pardon me, Coco's trying to get out the window. PayPal. GameStop. And SPY. All interesting levels. Lots to talk about there. And catch up with anything you've been trading over the weekend. I'll start off with SPY because that's where we are at the minute on the 4-hour time frame, where you can see starting with the momentum pushing through its own moving average, having conquered that move in the center line at the retest of the 50 simple period moving average. So price action, is it in an uptrend? Well, most recently we had this high. This is a 4-hour time frame. You could say so far this is a lower high because the retracement took it below its own 236. And at this point, we're looking to see its decision point. We're at today's high. It's up 0.66%, but post-market down 0.04. This is approximately 50% since that peak. If you manage to conquer this level, you'll head to the next resistance level, which is also where we found last week's high in at around 450. And that's what the target would be. Mini targets ahead of a potential pause in the rate hikes. If it exceeds those levels, which I would anticipate it doing if the markets are eager for that news, then 455 would be the next target. Go in to win. Gifted 5 Tradespotting memberships. What a brilliant donation. 5 memberships. I think that means I flip 5 cards. So we're going to go immediately now. Breaking news. We're going to go immediately. Congratulations, Brandon. We're going to go immediately now. Any second now. Hello. You just caught me. You just caught me. I was just reading a book there. Yes, Hello. Yes, this is the new Tradespotting. New and improved, fully upgraded. Thanks very much for tuning in for the birthday stream. And Go In to Win, who donated. Now you have to tell me, higher or lower? There's the first card. Oh my goodness, you got an easy one there. Right, and I'm paying attention to the chat box. Hello. And why is my chat box behind? No, it's just everybody's arriving. Right, so, oh my goodness, JS, 1999. You have to tell me higher or lower. Through thick and thin, new faces and old ones. We never break the chain, even if we do. To the end we go. There's no rush to getting rich, but plenty of wealth and waiting to be the doomslayers. May you all achieve everything. What a brilliant message from JS. Thank you so much. Love that message. Wow, I can tap heart on it. Bloody hell. And that's really generous. Thanks so much, JS. It's appreciated. So we've got King, which is high, right? Higher or lower. And you've also see the backdrop there. That's because it's September 11th, which means, of course, it's my birthday. Thank you very much, Minner. 27 months. What a day to celebrate. Why is there double sound? Is that what it is? Double sound? Can we see? Oh, it seems like it's working there twice. What is that? It's the desktop audio. Bing. Oh, it's the Bing. It goes Bing. Happy birthday, legend. Thanks very much, Jake. Great to see you, legend yourself. Ah, you're the surgeon, Brandon Takuto. Yeah, the surgeon. So it took a lot out of me, that operation. And then straight afterwards, I got an extremely bad infection in my conch, which then pushed everything back out of place again. So no immediate drastic improvements, gradual improvements to be expected. Yo, there, bomb. Chardonnay flasher. Oh, have I got a bone to pick with you, by the way? Chardonnay flasher, CC Sasha, Sarah Rera. Here, right, higher or lower? Go in to win. You got 5 memberships out there, so you have to tell me. But also, I'll take an answer from anybody else who put in a donation or anything there, which includes JS and anniversary messages. Also count. Gifted 5 memberships. Thanks, go to win. Where is it? Where does it go to win? Did he answer higher or lower? Yo, CC. Yo, Minner. Thanks, JS. Yo, Moondog. Play yourself. Katie, how you doing, you big EJ? Charlotte, great to see you, Dan. OG. Rich, you're off. Higher, sir. Higher than King. Here, go win to win. I'll tell you what, right? In my 40 years, I've learned a lot. But today, for the first time, I learned how hard it is to shuffle a jumbo pack of cards. It's impossible, right? 5. Unlucky, go in to win. Unlucky. So they're out of the game. And we start again with JS. You got a shout because you put in 1999. JS again. Happy birthday, Jamie. Glad to see you back in the seat. Yes. Yo. Yo. It's me and JS running the show. Woohoo. BMJ. Wah! It must be my birthday. Batman Pajamas here. Great to see you, buddy. Sorry for reading my phone like this. It's you, I'm speaking it. Happy birthday, you're even more handsome devil. Yes, true, isn't it? We thought it couldn't happen. Here I am. Moondog, welcome to Chimp. Bloody hell. How great. Moondog, you got a higher or lower too. I'm going to go in the first one I see. Toss it across the room like a frisbee. Yeah, but then I have to put them all back together again. And it's such a large and fast room, as you can see now on the landscape. So, now that we're here, higher or lowers, if I see them come in, say hello to BMJ. It's great to see him back here. Yo, Lady Kim. 3 years? No way, it's been 3 years. I'm flabbergasted. Yeah, it's the 3rd birthday, but it's only like 2 years and 8 months or something. Only. Crazy Cat, how you doing? Great to see you. Woodwork, where's the higher or lower? Happy birthday, buddy. Thanks, Schwartz. How you doing? What did we get? We haven't got anything. I turned the first one over so you can guess higher or lower. What am I like? Hey, there has to be the starting point of opportunity. So we're with a queen. We're with a queen over here. And in this moment in time, just to briefly interrupt this fantastic game of higher or lower, you have probably not seen anything quite like this yet. I'd like to put on... Oh, sugar, I got that video up, but did I get this one up? I was advised to pre-record the unboxing, so here we go. Even more nervous now. Numero uno. CC, Sasha, and Bulldog. Well, look at this little wizard's pouch. Oh, that's lovely. Our friendship is like this candle. If you forget me, I'll burn your fucking house down. Whoa! That's really nice. Thanks, guys. Oh, yeah, that's going to look great on me, that, by the way. That's a brilliant idea. Back in the cheese sandwich factory, says you. Looks like a little earring. What a present. Oh, my God. That really suits me, especially with my new nose. A great idea. Who was this one from? As if I don't know. It's the same CC Sasha Bulldog. It's the same wizard's pouch. Thanks, guys. You've put a lot of thought into them. They're pretty darn excellent. Oh, my God. Am I lucky to have you guys or what? Fragile. Uh-oh. The tower of presents has fallen over a number of times already. Look, it's a square waving at you. Ooh, that's pretty freaking nice. Check it out, guys. Square wave, a unique piece of kinetic art inspired by the Fibonacci sequence. The basic structure is made up of every living thing. Guys. Square wave, you're being hypnotized. I'm sending messages into your brain. Guys, quickly, pay attention to this square. Pay attention to this square, okay? All your hopes and dreams will come true. Think about them right now. Hold that thought in your head. This is the square wave, a unique piece of kinetic art inspired by the Fibonacci sequence. Fibonacci! Oh my goodness, it goes left and right too. Guys, it goes both ways. Can you feel those fibs? That's a lovely little bit of present. I'll put that in the garden, I think. This is amazing. Check it out. That's my favorite pouch. Glass Village Bruiser Tea. Okay. Oh, it does open eventually. Oh my goodness, it's a cup. Can you see this? I'll have to show you. Well, it says busier than a cucumber in a women's prison. Thank you very much. I do love my fruit and vegetables. Busier than a cucumber in prison? What could that mean? Ellie's Jelly's Chocolate Delight Box. Where's my tool gone? I'll have to go with this. I'm probably sitting on that knife. Oh, wow! Oh, wow, there's so many good chocolate bars. Look how much. Look at all of that. The background's blurred. I'll have to take it over here. Look at all of that chocolate. Candy, as they call it in America. Do they, or do they call it chocolate? It's anyway, it's chocolate. Wow. Some particular spectaculars in there. Give me all of your Rolos, I see. Oh my god, I missed this guy. How did I miss this guy? From the Derelicts! Is that the same gang? I think that's a gang you guys are in, right? Everyone's in a gang. Look at this. Nothing. For the person who has everything. That's so nice. That's a nice message for the person who has everything. I think Rocky and I talked to... Did we not... We did it on stream too, didn't we? We did this. We had this on... This is our joke. Oh my goodness. The gift of nothing is yours to discover. Here, look, this is the joke we had, you know. It's obviously a billion-dollar business, this. This is a smart person who started that. Thanks, Derelict. Again, another wizard's pouch. This feels like my next trading journal. This is pretty damn good, by the way. Wow. That's a handy tip. Thank you so much. Absolutely quality. What a brilliant present. Thank you very, very much. Thanks for being so generous, you guys. These are amazing to me that way. Thanks so much. Made my birthday already, and that'll come in handy. Saving the biggest to last, so we're on to this guy next. America! Let's go with the haircut, by the way. Clearly you're supposed to wear it, you know, with just your brow or whatever. I can tell you it's an amazing eagle, and it's got a reflection in the stars and stripes in its eyes. Like me! When I look at you guys! Thanks very much. It makes it much more appropriate, what with the hairstyle, the t-shirt and all. I'm really fitting in with the audience. I feel like one of the gang now. I have a wallet. Oh my god, there's loads of money in it. Oh my god, that's very generous. London Accessories Boutique. Mankini! Oh my god! Be right back! No. Yeah, thanks. Maybe it'll make it for my Instagram, you know. Oh, so check out my Instagram. What is it there? King Jamie the First. King Jamie the First, F-I-R-S-T. You'll never be able to forget it once you've seen it. How's that supposed to, you know... Suits you, Tradespotting. It goes together perfectly with this book. What could this possibly be? More surprise. More surprise. It never stops. This whole thing goes together really, really well. You guys know me so well. There's a handy little sleeping, a handy little to sleep, some sort of kitchen utensil, or does that go beside the fireplace? Oh, this is so cute and cute. And then some handy... Yeah, that's a fantastic kind present. And it's right up my street. Thanks so much. Come with this little thing. I've seen, you know, that's what the... we're at the cabaret. Guys and dolls. Right, guys and dolls? Thank you so very much. That's really kind of you. Together, these presents will make for an excellent evening. This one's from my biggest fan. Suppose they're bandanas, right? Or they could be. How would they be, though? It would be like this sort of thing, right? See, I used to be a hoodlum. I should know all about these. I look like how Little Miss Hubbard might wear this. I've never felt so American. Aloe vera, Dr. Balls. Made in England. Apply to hands and gently massage. Here, that'll be fun. I'll check that out and I'll tell you how it goes. Maybe I'll even make a wee review video. I've got a brand new outfit, all sorts of new accessories. I feel really at home now with the audience and I know we all get up to together. So, hey, thank you very much. Brilliant show. Maybe doing little edits to this and then putting it all together so we can watch it later. Lots of big messages there. I'll read it shortly. Thanks very much, everybody. Back to the live show, I guess. Oh, and that's the live show there. Here they are. Thanks very much for joining me. And did we get a higher or a lower? Did we? I think we might have. Happy birthday drink. Charlotte, thanks so much. Boom. Thanks, Charlotte. That's appreciated. Hope you're doing great. Great to see you today. My dad's texting me. Dad, I'm live on the internet. You should see it. It's a brilliant show. That has made me so happy. That made me really happy. Good to see you, Red Squirrel. That was brilliant. I mean, I edited that down, but it was about an hour. It was about an hour. Most of it, I was just laughing. I had to, like, a couple of them, I was, like, guffaw laughing, so I had to put it back a little bit and open it. You'll see when you watch it back. But best birthday gifts ever received in history of ever, I'm pretty sure. Yeah, last year, was it? Both last couple of birthdays on stream, both been like my best birthday times during the best birthdays, all that. I've still got this on, like I'm taking it back to the shop, eh? Oh, like we laughed at that lady who kept the tag on her dress and the receipt on the bottom of her heels. Ha ha ha, that's what you'll all be saying. And I'm not a lady, it's just a wig. Feliz cumpleaños, crack. Clan F! Muchísimo gracias, hermano! Optimus Primal, that's not bad, yeah. That's quite good. No one will have ever thought of anything like that. I need that banana hammock. Oh, yes, this is what it is. Said mankini on it, but banana hammock's much more appropriate. I should have been... I missed that one. Prime Rod Stewart. Now I see where that was coming from. It was the evolution. Jamie looks like a wrong Rod Stewart. Yeah, thanks very much, Frookie. That's quite complimentary. He's also a huge Celtic fan. I noticed an article about Rod Stewart the other day, and he had parked his LaFerrari in his Celtic branded garage, and I was like, man, if you didn't like him before, jeez. No, I mean, like, what a legend. Anyway, congratulations on your everything. So what was I looking at next? Yes, it was higher or lower. Did we get an answer? I think we might have. We definitely got a bling bling. Happy birthday from Swindon Jamie. Andrew Dow, thank you very much. Happy birthday to me. Yeah, from how's it going down in Swindon? Eh? Swindon? That's like way down, not down in like nearly in Europe. I especially like the mullet with sleeping accessory. Yeah, the sleeping accessory is really handy. Yeah, it's quite pretty one. Higher, says Sararara. Right, higher. Sararara's in because the Fibonacci square. Did you see that? That was a moment, a real moment we shared there. It's a 5. This not just happened. Yeah, no, it's a 5. So they're both, that's not higher, Sararara. I'm so sorry. Here, look, though I have just realized in that moment of inspiration you gave me, Sararara, with them just these discarded ones, I can just shuffle them now, you know, so that they're not the same in the next show or whatever, because somebody could game the system if I wasn't on top of things here, you know what I mean? I have a very cunning audience and I will never underestimate you. That's a compliment. Tim, great to see you, Tim. It is such a happy birthday, isn't it? One of the happiest you can ever imagine. Bing Fukon Bong. Merrick, happy birthday. Great to see you. I'm saying happy birthday. Yeah, happy birthday, bro. Okay, cheers, Casey. Thank you very much. Cheers for the recent donation there, Andrew. Did I do the video? I did, right? Yeah, if I ever get a request to make a video, Feel free to remind me about it regularly until you see it, if it hasn't happened. I'm not a cat. What a very nice gentleman. Did you see that, or lady? Whose business is it anyway? Look at that red headband. I love it. Have a nibble of kibble on me, JME. Happy birthday, friend. Happy birthday, buddy. Thanks so much. Appreciate. Yo, Gamix, how you doing? Cheers. If he cheats, I will catch him. Who's cheating? I'm not cheating. Look, tell you what, no, serious. Shuffling jumbo cards is like real work, man. No joke. You're like, really? This is like proper, like reminds me of back in the day when people had to do manual labor and stuff. Anyway, what about that, eh? So I'm not cheating. That's the new trading journal. It's brilliant. I'm going to read it on every public transport, and we have that book with me. Right, so, all right, I'm sure we could get a higher or lower out of you there, I'm not a cat. I bet you we could. I should start it off. I have to get used to the game too. Oh, look, it's an easy one. 6. Well, I say that, but that's only because it's this show that might be easy. Any other show, that'd be a very tough one. What else have I missed? Tradespotting. I'm not a cat. And British Shilling are derelicts. That's who you are. I wondered who it was. I was like, who's this gang? What's that? And is this different names? And then, so also one came out that was from your biggest fan. I'm not sure who that was. I can't remember, you know. And then I was also thinking, like, I'm going to be thanking people for these presents. And, like, the truth is, then I'll feel like I should be saying thanks to Lisa, Red, Jake, Lucas, obviously, everybody there, Chardonnay, CC, Sasha, and then Dashi C. Everybody who's been so good in that. You'll notice that, lower. Here we go, lower. Oh, it's a king! Look! Oh my god, it's nearly the opposite of what came before. Right? It's like, you know. Anyway, back to the drawing board. And then shuffle, shuffle. Remember? Well, I can't do it too frequently because then I'll be putting them back in order. Eh? That's a trick the big banks use, in fact. More on that later. So, we have to start again. But look, I'm ahead of the game. Oh, sugar, look, you've got an easy one. Can you even see that? You can't even see that? Oh my goodness, I'm going to have to figure that out. Yeah, so here, ace. Here, look, that helps. I just cracked the code. That's an ace. So you have to get higher or lower than an ace. Don't worry, I will reveal the answer. That's maybe what you meant with cheating. What did I just miss there? Oh, it's on the phone. Oops, I nearly blocked somebody, and it might happen. Frog Lord, how you doing, my friend? Frog Lord, he was just a little bitty tadpole, and now he's the Lord Frog from Frog Hall, up in the Frog Lands. Higher, happy birthday. Higher, Lady Kim. 8. That is higher. If an ace is out first, it can be, you know, higher or lower. If an ace is out later, it's the opposite of what you just said. So far, we're on for it, right? So, ace, 8. Okay, scooch. Scoochy, scooch, scooch. Scoochy, scooch. As you can see, we've got your friend and mine now. Wig in our mouth. We've got our friend the Eagle. You'll recognize him. September 11th, Tradespotting's birthday. Hence the paraphernalia. And then the flags or bandanas. I'm not quite sure what it is, but there's 3 of them and I've only one head. So I wear lots of hats. So we've got ace, 8, and shush. Stop looking. You nearly looked there. And then we've got another one coming out. Ace could be lower or higher, depends. Yes, I've explained the extremely difficult rules with that one. You could consider the ace a bit of a joker card. Higher, I am using ace as a 2. Oh, well, I mean, that's not actually what's going on with the rules. But, like, you know, feel free. In fact, I've got a lot of respect for that, you know. Carve your own path. Higher, says Crazy Cat. Well, they're going to go to higher. It's a 2. It's a 2, Crazy Cat. So, I mean, that's a terrible success rate you've got at the minute. But we can work on that. So that's a 2, so that's it. I mean, I don't want to say you ruined it for everybody, but that was a bit of a. I mean, we were on a bit of a streak there, really, weren't we, Crazy Cat? And then, you know, I mean, I don't know, and it's my birthday too, you know, so I don't know. Only joking. Right, we'll start off again. Sorry, Crazy Cat. You know, I'm just a bit of a silly. Did I even show you the correct answer? Here we're starting again. That's 7 of diamonds, but that doesn't really matter right now because the rules, you know, we're still developing them. I'm sure later on. If you get too successful. Here, look, right, after the next one, we'll do it on actual messages, because I should be doing the charts. You know, people will tune in and be like, I got recommended this because I searched, like, VIX volatility or how to measure accumulation or something, and they'll be like, what's young Rod Stewart doing on my screen? So I should at least get a little bit of that in, right? I was on a roll until that one. I know. That's how it always feels. And then you just like, it's gonna take so long to get back to where I already was. Sort of feeling, Don't worry. From that, a lot of good can come. Higher. Everyone's saying higher. You guys really want higher. Oh, you were right. Look, congratulations. Right, you might actually be on trending up here. This is certainly improvement in performance levels. Congratulations. There's always a danger of performance anxiety when you hit a bit of a wall like that. So that immediate recovery, that'll be very good for your confidence going forward. Congratulations. Good going, Sarah. Yeah, good going. Sarah's now in with the lower. Right, this you're right. It's a 9. By the skin of your teeth, you're right. Oh, I have to show you. I have to prove it. We need a referee, don't we? That was always I was worried about the increase in overheads of Tadpole Games when we added in a ref. Anywho, 9. So yeah, we're back on track. This is brilliant. This is reaching our all-time high now. Obviously, we're at a point of resistance, historical resistance, which has proved to be extremely significant. So let's see where it goes. But this is Monday, start of the week, and sure, if it does break through that resistance level, blue sky breakout, all-time highs, who knows where it could end, right? I mean, well, we do, right? King, because if it gets to an ace, I'll have busted you down, whatever. So you go. Oh, it's a danger. I'm watching ads for this stream too. Why are ads coming up in the live stream? Something's changed on YouTube. I'm clearly not hitting play an ad button. You can see I'm over here. And I can see the ads coming up when I'm using this. Right? And I can see the ads come up. And anyway, don't turn on ad block. That's terrible. How could I put a poor boy from a little poor family? So lower. I cast the ad block on as a PC. Oh, that's a way of doing things. See, I mean that kind of one. Just in feelings. I'm watching the ads for the stream. Yes, that's good. That's a good thing. Don't be sad. Be happy. Is this a trick deck of cards? Trick in that it's extremely large, or maybe it's tiny. Just a wee man trapped in a box. And maybe I really am inside your TV, computer, phone, thing. All of them. That would be weird, wouldn't it? All of them. How many aces are in there? 4. Yes, yes. See, Chardonnay Flasher. Thank you very much. Yes, there's 4 of them. I'm watching ads all the way for Jamie's hit revenue. Thank you very much. Yes, this is. I mean, I feel it raining on me already. Thanks. I don't know if I'm allowed to say any of these things. Because of the YouTube terms of services. Like, I'm not even sure if I should be referring to them or anything. Please forgive me. YouTube. See when you've got the camera that much further away and you see me in my natural environment as I would be normally appear. Wow, that sounds super weird. And they're totally not like. Anyway, I'll not get myself distracted too much. More than I already am. Completely conflustered. What was it that I was just saying? It was incredibly important. Yeah. See, when you sat here with this difference. The whole room. I'm in the middle of the room. There's space behind the sofa. You feel like there actually is somebody up there, like YouTube. And I suppose it's the same for human beings, right? When they got out of Plato's cave, they were like, oh shit, right? Oh, I can't see what's wrong, right? So it must be something I can't see. And then we were cursed. You are an American now, Tradespotting. You have freedom of speech. Oh, yes. Yes, that's what it means. I'm American. Freedom of speech. Freedom of speech. American. I really, really love America and all the things about America like this. I think people either love America because they know one day they'll go and have a great time in America. I already did. It was brilliant. Or they love America and know they'll never go there, and so they act like America, when just chill out. Also, I also see all the politics in America and think, oh my God, like that's a hard time, isn't it? I hope my audience don't fall out with each other about these things. And then I think, well, but that doesn't matter because the Americans, they don't subscribe to any one ideology, frequently change their voting habits, don't you? Depending on what the policies are. You don't always vote on personality. Obviously, a lot of politics is commanding the audience and the strength of character, but there's so much more to a good decision maker. And you guys, above all, are loyal to the Constitution. So why would there ever be any need to actually fall out with people? That's what I think, because the Constitution there, it's all for all of you. It's about equality, isn't it? So that's where the message comes back to. And it's like, I don't need to worry. And less America. So you don't really, that's what I think. Though I am perfectly capable of being cynical. I'm now really off topic. What did we get from the higher or lower? Shit, quickly change the subject. I should have done that quickly. Anyway, don't mind me. I'm just a ditzy, I don't know what I said even. Just shut up and forget about it if I be dinner and stuff. You can now have 5 pounds of bacon on a cheeseburger. Is that a real thing? That sounds really modern in some senses, but then you're also still like using like pounds and ounces. So I don't even actually know what that means, really. So it's like the dichotomy of America. I suppose that says a lot there, right? Doesn't it? It's like when the Parisian went into McDonald's in America and the guy was like, yeah, you go on 5 pounds of bacon on that cheeseburger. And he didn't even ask for a cheeseburger. It's like, you get a bacon and cheeseburger, isn't it? But he's like, 5 pounds of bacon. And then he goes back when anyway, it's like the Parisian version of... it's not all of it. Katie, it's not all of it will never all of it will never happen. Oh my God, all of it. But the cheeseburger is the weekly candle. Yeah, we were going to look at the weekly candles. There's a couple of things I wanted to do. I could stop in for the GMETA briefly now, if people wouldn't think that interrupts things too much. We did a little bit on SPY. I'm sure it wouldn't be described as comprehensive. I talked about targets to the top side, which is where it'll go if there's no rate rises, and there's based on the futures pricing and the contango between spot and futures, there's approximately a 40 to 50% chance, based on the way the market's betting, that there will be a pause to rates, and then a similar or slightly greater chance that the rates will then increase next month, right? Because they fucked it all up ages ago. We talked about this. Anyway, so that's why SPY's going where it is. And yeah, and then subsequently where it goes next. I think I've cleared that. What does that mean for individual companies? Well, the market is very hesitant, isn't it? So we'll see. And a lot of index options driven by 0-day expiries, 1-week expiries, especially due to the nature of the event-based news at the minute. Anyway, there's something we're going to touch on later, which was a video I made about GameStop a while ago. It was only a minute 14, and it wasn't explicitly about GameStop, just implicitly, and more about the community that we've built here. But it's only 1 minute and 14 seconds, and it sort of speaks in an abstract way about those things, and I was worried maybe it was a bit cringe, but then I'm sat here like a young Rod Stewart. Nothing's cringe, it's all amazing. So we'll get to that in a minute, but then we were going to do the charts. Where were they at? Was this the charts? It is! Oh, lucky us! And we're going to look at GameStop. Bear with me if you're not interested in this. It was important to a lot of people and still is. So you're looking at GameStop. This was the resistance line, downward sloping resistance for our time frame. It's back at 17. That's having tried to recover from this low, gone back above a 236, found resistance at the 50 simple, and then headed back down again. So at this point, you'd have looked at it going through 236, thinking about the golden pocket and knowing it was a lower high, so anticipating an 886, which would be at 1651. If it doesn't stop at 1651, you'll either have a double bottom at 1616. If that breaks, the net 1.13 is at 1517. Looking left, that is our previous low from back around March and January. So there's a significant level of support in it around a 1.13 extension, which may be why it found a little bit of a pause here, because overall market operators had a degree of sophistication and thought that that was possible. You could obviously have anticipated this being resistance, the 4-hour 50 simple period moving average, and subsequently to the break of the 236, you may well have anticipated golden pocket 886, continuation of a downtrend. If that doesn't hold, you're looking at the basis line in around 13 and change. A 2618 is in at around 1192. That's an important level. And if that doesn't hold, it'll be a short, sharp drift move down to $9 and change. This is the negative side of things. If it breaks through the top side, the golden pocket from the previous fib you're looking at is in at around 22. I can expect $21.50, $22 to be a tough level to break through. If it does, I imagine you'll go on up to test 25. And then if that breaks, I expect it to see it at 27. If 27 breaks, you'll see it at testing 30. Nice round number. And at some stage, I do believe GameStop will be back testing $33, $34. It's a long time. As people say in the comments, every time I make a GameStop focused video, there's a very large opportunity cost to holding any stock for an infinite amount of time. I completely understand the concept there and want to help people benefit from their trading in any way possible, all within their own risk tolerance levels. And if that's you, definitely get in touch and I'll help you as best as I possibly can. And on that note, I'm starting, I think I mentioned it before, I'm starting a new program, we'll call it, for people. Hopefully I'll get 5 people in there with 200,000 starting capital. We're going to aim to turn that 200,000 into 5 million. And then I'd say, like, I'll be one of the gang. Each of you give me 1 million, right? And then we'll all be, right, having a great time and nobody will fall out with each other. So there'll be a little pledge you make. You put your hand on your trading journal and swear it'll be true. And then you don't have to pay anything up front, but if you've got 200k, you probably would be able to do something to support the streams. That's not the point though, and nobody needs to. You're never obligated. I only want to enjoy my time here with you. That's the base case. So, I'm talking about base case. Best case is what we're all aiming for, obviously. I don't need to say that. It's pretty obvious. So thanks very much for respecting the message there and pausing to hear it. This is the other message I wanted to put across. And perhaps more relevant to people who are in GME, as I say. I carry a song inside. It's quiet now, but I hear it still. Sometimes I think it's alive. I think it's us singing about how we started something that will never end, and we aim to change something that's always been. You hear it, you see it, you recognize the fight in each other. The system we're fighting relies upon the status quo, getting you addicted to speed, making a chapter out of you and turning the page. The people behind the system hate you. They rely upon you hating each other. They hate the song. But their privilege blinds them to a truth that we're bound to through our efforts, and that is that people like us never forget what they have to fight for.
Hello, and we're back with the higher allure. Do you remember you were on a roll? We took a break because, there's no point trading on tilt. That can also be happening if you've faced unprecedented success, not simply a staggering abject loss. So bear that in mind. So many tips, right? You tuned in for a trading show. You didn't know what you were going to get. Last was 9, right? And so you've got a number of options. And let me know if you're still enjoying the show. Oh, Mike.
Yes, so brilliant, right? And I'll always fight for you was that little message that we listened to there, didn't listen to because the microphone was off. Yeah, so, and I mean that, I'll always fight for you guys. Right, so you've got 7, Jack, 9, higher or lower. It's quite a tough one now on the 9. I'm here with you, controlling these cards. Let me know your guess. And if you want to see something on any one particular ticker, just let me know as well. Always happy to do it. Thanks for the messages there about mute. I hate the jobs behind the scenes that rig the system, and so we rambunctious few stand up for ourselves and fight the good fight. Thanks very much for a positive message along the same subject. I am not a cat. Always with the positive and the right message. Is it still birthday time? I'm not late. You're right here at the perfect time, Sauce Car, and everybody else. Clan F, lower. Bajo. It's slower. You're right. Congratulations. Que bien, hombre. Whoops. 7. Right. So I have to show this fantastic work off. That's a 7. Lucky 7. Congratulations. Oh my God, we're a little bit squished here. Guys. Right. Congratulations. This is, like I say, all-time highs now. Breakout lower from Charlotte. Until I am nothing but a layer of ash and sediment sprinkled atop the rocks and outcrop. Ace! Oh my God, Charlotte! Oh, Charlotte! Oh, that. What did you say though? Lower. But then, like I said, Ace. It's like a Joker. It just does that. It's like now it's higher, then it was lower, then it's higher, then it was lower. And I know that if I was to pick any side, there would be arguments. So unfortunately, we've ruined it all now. All of us collectively are involved in the responsibility for that one. Because, you know, somebody else could have just stooped up and said, higher, you know, taking the risk on board from a 7. But none of us did. And let that be a lesson to you. Oh, some good shuffling in there. Of course, I did it in such a way that, you know, I've got a very... Maybe my brain was already making planning for unusual outcomes in the future with that particular shuffle. Oh my goodness, see a bling bling. Was it a higher or a lower? I have to have the actual non-ad delay. Ah, yes. But then I obviously have the other delay because it's streamed slightly lower. So I should be looking over there, but I can't see it. Or I should have the thing here. Oh, well, you know, teething problems. Anyway, everyone's got them. Right, so, I mean, we'll begin again. With an 8, and I hear Coco. Is that yourself, Coco? Is that you? You that yourself there, Coco? Better be, or else somebody's in my house scratching the couch. Meow. Come and say hello, Coco. Oh, there you are. There's you. Look. Cards. Smell the cards and stuff. Interesting, isn't it? Straight out of a packet. Yes, this is Coco, this is the chat box. Coco's going up to check it out right by the camera. That's going to be interesting. Right. Same value. No, I said it before the 7. Before the 7, oh my goodness. And you would have been right. And then I took it, the timing. Timing is everything, especially with the closer you are to the exchange. Obviously, this is the thing they learned. Right? Did I not say something about... you know, they used to deliver short contracts on the back of horses. It's a true story, that. Coco, wowza. Yo, KT, yeah. In focus. She'll love that. Did she get our good side? Did Coco have a birthday collar or hat for the party? No, but Coco insisted it was a birthday week, and so there is still hats and candle stuff to come, which will be exciting, isn't it? I mean, you're thinking, I can't get enough of this. If only every day was Tradespotting's birthday. Well... You know, you're not the first person to think that. So, 8, right? Where's the other guys? They're hiding behind me. The cards are a little bit camera shy. Either that or they want to get in my pants. Anything could be true at the moment. Right, 8. It's like the whole show's higher or lower now, but that was the name of Friday's show. People respect that. So, where are we? Coco does have her banana. She has 3 bananas. I actually got this new cat carrying basket for Coco. Is she sitting in it? That would be amazing. No, she's on the window ledge. And I stuck all her toys in it, which are obviously full of catnip, so the whole thing's like a little drug den for cats. And then I feed her treatsies things inside it exclusively. And I think this will teach her in like Pavlovian style to love this cat box, which is fabric and very open and doesn't feel like you're trapped. But of course, Coco knows what's up because I looked on the internet for these things in front of her and she can read my mind anyway. So the game was up, and as soon as it arrived, she was having none of it. And it's like she'll stick her head in to get to the stuff but as soon as she's had enough to be high, she's out again. And she knows if I go anywhere near her when she's in it, she's off ski. So how do cats know these things? It's not like they got some huge like store of every Amazon listing in their brain, and they're like, that's what he's after that. Looking over here, look, he's gonna do it, and they're like, he's got another one, he's buying another one. Friends, yo, Adel, how's it going? It's not a euphemism. Yes, that's what I was thinking about the jumbo cards. People are going to think this is a euphemism for something, and it's not. It's entirely so they're easier to see. Summer day, it's so great to see you. My favorite game is Tadpoles. Yeah, it's the only game long on birthday futures. I hope my English is not that bad. What did I say? Friends. Adele, you are a great friend. What am I talking about? Your English is fantastic. It was only you're German or a Dutch. I can't remember if I'm even making all that up. Who knows? Right? Forgive me. It's my birthday. You have to forgive me. Right. So we got to the 8. Maybe it's a good time to pause, or I could go back over, of course, and cover some of these churches. And what is it we're looking for? It's called telepathy. Telepathy. Ah, yes, telepathy. Yes, telepathy. That's hilarious. Coco, did you hear that one? Of course you did. Did you need to hear it? I read it. That thing happened. So good, that. What a brilliant stream it is with that joke. Oh my God, says Adel. J-Dog! Yo, J-Dog! You guys are still in the Tadpole Games chat. You are going to be into that for ages. This is all I've lost yous now. I know what it's like. If I'd been in a chat box and somebody brought it up, I'd be like, oh my God, did you see it too? Did you see it? Did you see episode 7? There was 10. Did you see every episode? You know, I've watched them hundreds of times. It's pretty impressive to get a message from George Washington on your birthday. I'm so confused. Yes. George, what's to best your birthday? That is pretty impressive. Yeah, I imagine that's really impressive. Maybe I'm jumping in the middle of a conversation that already began. Though I'd say you're right. I'm working on it too, Chardonnay. How old? Guess, Erwin. The haircut gives away like the decade. This hair gets caught on the microphone. I'm not sure I like that. How come that's popping in? That's better. American feck, yeah. What was that about? But yeah, totally. American. Oh, you're talking about your English and then American. This is what it is. So, you know, I feel like I should have more of this guy. 63. 28. Oh, these are the guesses. $25. Yeah. Jamie looks like Chardonnay Flasher. I don't know. That might be what inspired this. I'm sure. I don't know. Maybe or maybe not. Chardonnay has experience. I don't know. Jamie looks like I said. Let's not change the subject, Jamie. Higher, says J Dog. This is great subject changer. These things. 10. What? You were right. I didn't expect that one. You know. It's just like if I had subconsciously chosen the next card, it probably would have been lower. But, you know, congratulations, right? Who am I to complain? This is my show. I'm loving it. Congratulations. Yes. Yeah, it's great. I mean, it would just be terrible to fail at the first hurdle. So, fantastic. Congratulations. I mean, I think we all owe J-Dog a great thanks for that. Jamie is 20 years old. Yes, Crazy Cat. That's close. Very close. 42, yes, very close. 40, also very close. 37, these are all so close. Tradespotting, I know you look way younger than your age, so 70. No, wait. Yeah, 80. No, wait. What does that even mean if I start doing it like that? How does that change the original joke? Oh, no. Now it's like that show Foundation. I'm going to need like Foundation 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. You would do, eh? On this show, you would do, eh? See, yeah, there? Yes, 40, yes. Yeah, so I mean, people are still guessing. Winner, where's my chicken dinner? It's here, it's another guess, J-Dog. I was thinking if we got through the whole pack, you know, someone win a t-shirt or something. But then, it's my birthday, not your birthday, chat box. Is it? Although if it is your birthday, tell me. September 11th, brothers. We went to Spain. When I was, actually, there's some dead funny things have happened, right? We went to Spain. I met this guy. And it turned out his birthday was the same day as my birthday, and we were born exactly the same date, like exactly the same day. And we only found out it on our birthdays, having known each other like 346 days, and we're like really, really good mates, and not really mentioned it. And then we're like, "It's my birthday." He was like, "It's my birthday." That was funny. And then just after that, I came back, and I met this guy who somehow like knew a friend of mine, and then we got talking. And it turned out he had exactly the same name as me, and he was born on the same day as me, in the same hospital as me, in the bed next to me. And I was like, what? That's so funny. Yeah, because like my parents decided my name ages ago, so your mum copied. But other things are also dead funny. So why is that video changing? Should be on my video. Is it not still happening? Is this stream ending? It bloody well better not be. I didn't end it. What's going on? Where's my chat box disappeared to? There it is. It's back, and I'm still live. It was these damn adverts. I'm so confused by this, by the way. Have you ever seen that before, or is it YouTube doing experiments on me? It is like that's all well and good. I'd be happy for it, but YouTube search is completely broken. They don't know how they managed to mess up the second biggest search engine in the world ahead of the advent in the next evolution of search based on AI. It doesn't speak well for Google, but that's not to say about the broader AI technology, which is actually advancing and evolving faster than anybody else's, even if it isn't in a lead. So a lot of opportunity there for Google. But YouTube, you've messed up search, which is why you have to do things like tell everybody to advertise their videos. Like, promote your video, we get 2 billion visits a day. That's what they say to you when you log into your YouTube. It's like, what? I'm doing the work anyway. I pay you guys. Like, you take a 30% cut of everything I do. Like, and then, can you get out of town, mate? Like, what? No danger is the answer. Like, nah, no thanks. I mean, maybe if you're like starting out and nobody's ever heard of you, but I'm not going to pay to put adverts on YouTube to remind people. You know, a lot of the people who would watch this show have seen this show, so it's great when you come back and I haven't seen a name for a while. It makes me think, show, wasn't my fault. It's great to see you. I'd hate to fall out with anyone, you know, though I do at the time. I hate it. Actually, I think I went premium because they kept giving me belly fat ads and I was offended. You're very smart about that. I'm so glad to know Tradespotting and Rocky Outcrop. You 8 friends. I'm so glad to know you, my friend. I'm so glad to know you, my friend. So that's why I do the Streamlabs, Stream Element thing. It's not because I'm a mercantile trying to squeeze extra money out of people. It's just convenient because they don't take fees and they don't take a huge cut like that. So that's why it is that. But like, that's not me to complain because anyone who does anything is incredibly generous. I appreciate it a lot. And as I say, there's never any obligation. And obviously, it's all about having fun. So that was brilliant. And I keep glancing at those chocolate bars. And that's the sign. I also really need a drink. So pardon me. Which I only realized when I saw that this was here. I didn't have a glass, but that's the way it goes. Nobody's going to complain apart from maybe Coco. Who's not there? She jumped off the window ledge. Well, the front door's open. On this thing, what's it called? The chain, so she can get in and out. Where were we? Right, well, we'll go, but I'm with her in the chat, but I'm abandoning the chat box there. I'm rich and friends in here. Same here. It's a lot more difficult than I thought it would be. What are we talking about? Oh my god, Pepsi. You animal. Pepsi Maxi. I saw this YouTube video. There's something. I don't know if it's a YouTube video, right? I know I'm off camera at the minute. Yeah, I'll come back. And it was saying that, and like at some point in the 90s, Pepsi launched like Pepsi Crystal. And it was so good that it was flying off the shelves. So much so that Coca-Cola were worried. And so Coca-Cola's decision, in order to counter the threat of Pepsi, was to produce their own similar looking drink called Coca-Cola Tab, or Tab Clear. If you were an OG, you'll remember. And make it taste disgusting so that people would think the Pepsi one was disgusting or question their own sense of taste and stop buying this product that tastes better. That's incredibly ridiculous revisionism. Companies don't do that. That's what hedge funds do, right? That's a hedge fund type of business mentality, not a world-leading brand. They have tried to make a better tasting one. The consequence of it tasting absolutely disgusting was actually quite radical and interesting from a retail perspective, if you were to be interested in these sort of things from a academic perspective, because of course the two of them didn't taste that different, in that it would be true to say that nothing tastes more like Coca-Cola than Pepsi and vice versa, right? Especially if you're just looking at those two colas compared to milk. Anyhow, right, you know how this thing works. Human beings, yo. Right, so what were we? Back to the charts, yeah. Back to the charts, and I'll stop talking nonsense. This is the charts tab. That's that. You've seen that before, haven't you? Haven't yous? And what were we going to do next? Oh, I mean, do you want to look at AMC? That he said it. He said them again. He said it. Burn him. He said it. Burn him. Right. So price action. Right. I probably should have updated my charts after the split because, as you know, Tradespotting's lines, they're like symbiotic. in that they there are two lovers, right? They might part in that, but they will always come back together, even through death. They'll be reincarnated. That they will always find each other. Tradespotting's line and Price. So here we have Price back at Tradespotting's line, which effectively means it's a lower low, right? This is lower low than it was when, the reason it's here is obviously because of the merge between AMC and Ape, which Meet Kevin said would literally never happen. Read my lips and whatnot. And so I hope people are still aware of these things that people say. And then they manage their, I mean, I'm not trying to slag off him, obviously. That was doing that, and I make no apologies for that. But the lesson is for yourselves, and I'm saying that as a YouTuber, right? Like, you can trust the you can evaluate the things you hear on the internet. I'm quite confident saying that even from this chair, right? So this was the previous all-time low on AMC at $9 and change, right? The price is now $7.37, so this is lower than it's ever been, which would be very much in line with the bearish thesis on the thing, wouldn't you say? Right, so this is a channel. Price action dropped out of it. First question would be, what's the measured move? In this particular instance, well, it conforms to the previous rules that would mean that you could then use this technique, and that takes you down to this price, right? Right, you see how that works. These Fibonacci's, they're old, as is this one. And all these other ones, right? But, you would have watched it at the time, so you were loving all that, right? So price action, it's made the measured move to this, where you would expect from a breakdown of this formation. And you look left, you can see that's lower than the previous low. If you were like a super duper massive brain person, you'd be looking at this with your huge, massive brain, and you'd be like, where is that 1.13 sputter? Where is it? And it's down at 645. So 645, very, very possible, right? Very, very possible, says Sputter. And if it does push lower than that price, there are shatteringly low levels in it around $2. Why are you doing that? As if it did. Get out of town, unless somebody else is. Have I got other devices lying around? Too many of them too. Right. Coco, where are you at? I do have a little bit of a concern. She jumped out the front window. And I don't have an extra video to play ahead of coming back. Right? I don't have an extra video to play while I check if the front door's open. So, back to higher or lower. And in the meantime...
Andrew Gentry remix.
Doggy style, nigga. Yeah. To all the ladies in the house. Tell them. Another day in the ghetto. One look outside and I'm already upset, yo. It look about 102. It's a Saturday and Biggie ain't got nothing to do. I'm interrupted by a phone ring. Sometimes I wish I never got the motherfucking thing. Hello, can I speak to Biggie? Yo, who this? Tanisha, yo, call back, I'm busy. Why don't you hit me on the box a little later? Washed up, got dressed, hits the elevator. Steps out, it's the same old scene. Dope fiend, crack fiend, eyewitness news team. I seen the honey with the butt looking butter soft. I know she look much better with them clothes up off. Sitting all thick with the ruby red lipstick. That's the one I got to get with. Can I get with ya? 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 Why you wanna get with me? Cause you got a big B-U-T-T, see?
And it's back. Sort of. So that's Spy, GME, AMC. Might be a little bit off-putting to people who haven't seen Tradespotting before or are new to the show and don't know why it would be that I'd cover things that are in particular good uptrends or have even conversations about them. But that's what it is. Higher or lower than 10. It's a jack. I am not a cat. That's higher. I'm afraid that's higher. They're all very nice. They're similar suits, isn't it? So, just so you don't see what I did there. Shuffling 3 cards, hey? Easy to make a mistake there. Alrighty, how you doing, Adil? Ha ha ha, Batman! See, this is, what is the... Yeah, there's definitely, I don't understand again. Well, that was disappointing. What happened? Yeah, the higher the lower thing. Shocking, wasn't it? I'm still getting over it myself, but we'll put it behind us. Squidward. What a compliment. Can I get with you? Look, what a brilliant show, eh? That's what it's me saying that to you when you hear that song. It's me saying it to all you guys. Rocket Cup, great. I'm not that bad. Wake up in the morning, look outside at the ghetto. I'm already upset, yo. Lord and Jack. Yeah. But we have to start a new cycle, Sauced. It's like trading on tilt or thinking that like trades are connected, you know? It's just that little bit different. My dad's also messaging me stuff. My poor dad's doing hard work there based on what he's texting me. Could be better, even. Happy birthday, Jimmy. Thank you very much, Guitar Outside. Great to see you. 6 to start it off. Some people would say that's a tough one. Hey, 56 people watching live right now, and they want to know, is it higher or is it lower? Other people are like, why would 56 people watch that? People say that about people all the time. Why would they do this? It's like, shut up and focus on your own self. Guitar Outside, yo, another advert. What's happening to me? Although, you know, this is quite a good one. Maybe I'll get that, especially because it was shown on Tradespotting. So, 8 of Diamonds. Yes. Well, I mean, that's a big guess. It's the Queen of Hearts. Unfortunately, that's 2 wrong in a row now. We can't say fairer than that, can we? You know, I was straight in there with the see how the camera. Wow. Can't escape. So, on that note, even higher, I won. Did you win? Congratulations. That's brilliant news. We're starting a 4. That's an easy one for you. That's an easy one. I won. No, I won. I suppose what will happen if you were watching an ad during a live stream, the live stream itself will have to continue. But it would pause you, wouldn't it? So that you were then rejoined at the same part, wouldn't it? Or would everyone then be watching? I don't know. I suppose if you were watching it recorded, that would be. So you would just leave it that, right? Rather than screw everybody over. Because if you have to skip the ad in order to get continuity in the video you're watching, that would encourage people to do so, which would undermine the value of online advertising. And we're going to have a conversation about that shortly with regards to Google's balance sheet and future fundamentals. And I say shortly, I mean in a couple of weeks when it's relevant, but not right now. And yes, is that 3? It probably will be, eh? It probably will be. But like, I'm quite confident that YouTube wouldn't make it so that you were watching out of, wouldn't want to make it so you missed anything if you watch an ad during a live show. I don't know. I never planned on talking about this. I didn't expect it to happen. It's new to me as well. So somebody said it's probably a 3, but that's not as like committing to higher or lower, not with the conviction you'd need in order to then, you know, see conviction, right? I don't just say the conviction is so very important because it's part of a winning mentality or because acting with confidence is cool or because it's a trait of successful traders. I also say it because if you have conviction in your thoughts and you're proved wrong, that's unless you're suffering from cognitive dissonance, it's very clear, right? The lesson is clearer. And so if you're resilient and have that conviction, so you'll also then, that'll be facilitated by the fact that you learn from your mistakes, right? But if you tell someone to learn from your mistakes, they tell you to fuck off. Whereas if you say, yes, man, go for it, or go on, girl, and then pick them up later, they tend to do better. That's what I think, or at least that's what I'm going with. We'll see, right? 56 people watching. Oh my God, it's 54. Those 2 bastards, right? So we got 4, and then we changed the subject, and you were right, it was a 3, but like I said, that conviction, it really would have helped because, you know, sometimes it's tough to take action. You can be paralyzed by fear. Often people look at the charts and think, oh, you know, they've got choice paralysis. So this is like an affect of people who aren't able to commit to decisions as they end up with that feeling of choice paralysis when, of course, when you're trading, there only is 2 choices. It's either higher or lower. Whoa, what a brilliant stream it's been. I got it right. Sarah says 99 cents. Well, we're going to have to stick, we'll keep going then. That was like when you get a save or you've just did a quick save and then you reload the same game, having like failed at whatever the task was in the game, and then or like when you're playing a mobile game and they're like, yeah, if you just give us like $49.99, we'll be able to let you keep playing this shot and shoot more of those stickman things or whatever it is. I don't actually know the price or what they were looking for, but you know, stickmen, and they run at you on a bridge or something, right? Isn't that the way they charge? Or do they do ads? But they said they don't have ads. Anyway, so Sarah kept it going, right? Well, it's like brilliant. The spawn, respawn. King, what did you say though, Sarah? Did you guess? You didn't? You just said I won. Is that really a 3? It is. I should have updated you. Look, 3. Uno, dos, tres. As Clan F would say, just tres, actually. He's efficient that way. And then previous to that was a 4, so congratulations. And then what did Sarara say? I don't think she said anything. Let's just go with the king as being like a benefit of the thing. Almost the whole American dollar minus YouTube's cut. Yeah, that's right, actually. What's YouTube's cut? 30%, so that's quite easy to work out. It would be in at around 70 cents. Obviously, they round it down. Jamie, happy birthday. Thank you very much, G-Vids. It's appreciated. Wait, I'm not even at the bottom of the chat box. JCP, all the best to you, sir. Is Dad there? Hi. Great to see you, Dad. Great to see you. Lower. You said lower. Well, we'll go from lower from here. Okay, congratulations. You got to keep going. You got an extra life. Right, the only thing it could be now that would screw you over would be if it's an ace. It's a 5! It's a 5! You see, I said that a second ago. Your heart was in your mouth. In fact, I'm watching this. You're watching this a little bit delayed. So right now, as I talk to you, you're back there with your heart in your mouth. I mean, I'm saying that, but it's happening to you now. What? It must be uncomfortable. 5? I say it's lower than a king. Congratulations. I mean, you're on a bit of a roll now. Here, look, I've just found out. Efficiencies, Clan F. You'll appreciate this. I can just tuck them in behind so you can see the top corner. You know, nice, right? Verified, legitimate. And this most recent one, obviously, it gets pride of place here. Blump. Guitar outside, 24 months. Higher or lower, sir? Was worth the wait for the face reveal. Glad to see you looking well. I must say, the hair plugs are really taking hold. Yeah, thanks. That was a long trip. If you weren't here at the start of the show, the reason I've not been live is because I've actually had my twin brother do the voice of these shows, and I've been off in Turkey writing the scripts and getting hair transplants, and because I identify as Rod Stewart. And so, you know, I want everyone else to identify me as Rod Stewart. I saw a Gartley today with a ESZ that made me think of you, Tradespotting. Oh my God, and it was like, is that a trace spotter? I see one. I do love a Gartley, especially at the bottom of a long downtrend with 3 touches of divergence, a double bottom, and in particular when you get 3 rising valleys, you break the 236, your next move's up towards the golden pocket, and when that all combines with a long-term reversal on a weekly or monthly chart, wow, I mean, you're in for like, you know, a potential 60% move. I love that sort of stuff, especially if there's like things on the short-term time frames to like allow you to execute the trade. You know what I mean? It's amazing. You know, yo, Jake, thanks very much. I appreciated it. I still do. I'm still appreciating it. Those are hair plugs? Weirdo shrine. I know, right? It's just so natural. No one would have thought so. Those once was a man from Bel Air who's doing his wife on the stair. But the banister broke, so he doubled his stroke and finished her off in midair. That is very talented. 10 points. Is that because you think next is going to be a 10? I think that's if there's anything. Coco, you're way out on the window now. Better knocking the camera over though, right? Coco? Yeah, Coco. So yes, does that mean anything? Well, I mean double the stroke in the air, 10, 9.9. All of these are higher than 5, so I think we're going for higher, but obviously I can't. You'll have to. I only hear when my palm is crossed with silver or something. It was a small time frame, but played out just like the spy one Tradespotting. Oh. Nice work, my friend. Great to see you spotting these things. Thank you very much for bringing us back on topic. Cheers, Jake. We do love a good Gartley, and it's great to stick in a good wee message there and a reminder of that spy video. Boy, that was good, eh? That was good. A lot of those brilliant ones. Here's to another year of that. Coco just came back in, as you'll have maybe possibly noticed. That's exactly what happened today. Nice. If you get it on the longer term time frames, you might also get a stochastic signal at the same time. Would make sense. It was a small time frame. Yes. Rhodes. Yo, Errol. Coco. Yes, G-Vids. Coco's here. Whoa. I'm not used to this hair yet. I know. Yeah, you're telling me, Coco. Right, so 5. Are we going to pause it there? It may be. It may be that that's where we're pausing it. With another man down. I feel bad for these people. Who knows what they're going to miss? What's a legendary one? Meow! Meow! Yeah, it's this thing with the smaller time frames. Like with the bigger, longer term time frames, more people will be trading in synchronicity on the higher time frames as a consequence of probabilities. And as such, we don't necessarily conceptualize or articulate that when we're on the smaller time frames. But when we make the most of a really good move, we do tend to think, oh, was that just me? Who else was trading that right then? And there might have been, countless people, but it just does pass too in the moment, doesn't it? Anyway, what am I talking about? It's reminiscing about like earlier on trading. This one time at about 4 o'clock this afternoon. Anyway. Right, I'm on Top Chat. Oh my God. Let that be a lesson to you, Tradespotting. Mind you, that could have been YouTube doing that to me too, because I came off and on the video confused about the ads. This is so spooky. I really said 5 of diamonds. You literally said 5 of diamonds. It is. So what do we think next? There were 5 perfect harmonics today that followed all the rules and rejection points you and Rocky have outlined in the harmonic series. It was amazing to see. Oh yeah. You'll notice doing that harmonics that like Rocky learned a lot by trial and error that he put into that, which really improved the whole rule-based system for approaching that type of discipline with regards to trading, that type of analysis. And some of it was based on maintaining integrity with the original principles of the theory, whereas the person who started it has like a different take on things, which is interesting because he's alive and runs a community. So he has a community of people, some of which are complete and utter fannies. But he himself I wouldn't critique him that way. I'd say he's a peer and respect him. Hi, I love harmonics. Crazy cat. Yo, hi, Rocky Crop. Hi, yeah, Lisa. Yeah, Lisa, so good to me. Yeah, that's the one to say Lisa and Dashi C, Jake and Red and so many people, and then I start naming them. It's like the Oscars, and you're like, oh, I better say something absurdly profuse about my, like, I don't know. They all thank people. The Oscars are all thanking people because they're afraid that, I don't know how it works. Somebody will tell us eventually, but it just seems so silly. It's like if you don't say something absurdly nice about someone at those like about 20 people, then it's like gross negligence. I don't understand. Anyway, why am I talking about this crap? I should be telling you about the review of this book, which is incredibly handy. It was a gift I got today. You'll have seen it in the unboxing part. Right? It's absolutely brilliant book. I'm definitely going to read it next time on a train. And then I'm going to use it as a good trading journal, writing in the margins where so much of my work is done. Unfortunately, I just beg to be accepted by the mainstream. Can't you see? Isn't that what this is all about? Right, so 5 diamonds, and then, where's the chat box gone? You're back over here again. What sort of a show is this? Imagine the neighbors, they were like, he doesn't even have a camera. It's like plastic. It's a cat's toy. Everything he does is pretend. I got another ad. You're so lucky. Sorry, I'm skipping that. No. Oh, and a book of things you know nothing about, Tradespotting. Yeah, exactly. Good one, Sarah, you big cheeky. Thanks. It was great. It was a big read. Tradespotting, is that for dealing with your own shoes or someone else's? Well, it's how to cope with you can't see it there, with your. So it's like a guide for me personally, which is useful. Some of the things you wish you'd known earlier in life, that's for sure. Right? Though I should actually make like a Tradespotting's synopsis and notes series and then distribute it on laminated cards for those people that I make acquaintance with. Tradespotting, yes, I've never had an ad in the middle of a live stream before, usually only right when you join. Yeah, I know, right? I'm breaking boundaries. It's the new like, let's experiment on Tradespotting because he loves experiment. We'll experiment on him and stuff. And there's a dog on that grass looking right over here. You're lucky you're not any closer. Stally! Happy birthday, Jamie. Great hair, bro. They go well with your new supermodel nose. Thanks very much. Last card is 9. One before that is ace. Please reshuffle. Last card is 9 and then before that is ace. Here, Stally, 9 and ace. Is that like the time? That's like a timestamp for where Stally is in the show. But I think what he's saying is, thank you very much. Yes, you're right about my, what was it? It was good. Great hair. Yeah, and it does go well with my supernatural nose, which is, I already did, my nose was broken 4 times, and I did modeling previously in a different life. And, anyway, and, since I've had it fixed, it's actually perhaps like more obvious it's broken and or was broken at one stage in different ways. Anyway, I'm waiting for the 12 months and then we'll see what happens there. I didn't expect drastic immediate improvements, nor did I expect to get a horrible infection which ruined everything. Coco's on Pussy Patrol. Yes! No, she shouldn't be. She likes to go on Pussy Patrol with me because I'm quite intimidating company for other cats. And she appreciates that sense of respect she gets. Even if it is, you know, borrowed. Birthday energy has mixed up the YouTube sauce for her. Yes, messed it all up, yo. The birthday energy, the breaking bounds. What did that blung blung? Please shuffle. I will shuffle. That's what that was the message. It was nice pleasantries to get through to me because he knows what kind of person I am. Hehe, right? Trees reshuffled. There only are so many left, Joe. We've nearly achieved. Wait, that's the ones we used. These ones. These are the new ones. Oh my goodness, there's so many left. You guys, you've not really achieved as much as I expected for a birthday stream. But then, you know, there's plenty more flips to come. Flipping hell. There's to see what I mean about shuffling. Like, that's not an adequate even, right? And there's no, I mean, unless you've got giant thumbs, right? And which, of course, then I'd need an even grander library to cope with how to cope with your giant thumbs and one about your giant library, obviously, which is endless. So, you know, it's difficult, right? That's the best I was able to do. You couldn't even see that, but like it got me like this. These, like that. That's it. It's tough, man. That's like, it takes like, it's tough, you know. Somebody who likes a good shuffle. Somebody who likes a good shuffle, like, as you might be able to tell. Whew. Now, that was on there, but we're going to get rid of that and put it in. You know, so nobody's got an upper hand. You know, there's the odd cunning person here. Right, so there was the shuffle. And because it's yourself, Stally, what did we say? Was it higher or lower? Yo, Coco, you're back. Didn't jump out the window then. Good. Have you lost some weight? David Stevens, thank you for that. I suppose that's a lovely compliment. No, I'm approximately the same weight that I've always been. It's weird. It's super weird. Never changes. Ever. They're going to study it at this science place. They're going to be like, wow, let's study that. And I was like, you know, get your hands off me and whatnot. And then, you know, so now it's a mystery. So, and that's because, you know, everyone's like, oh, laments, like, oh, we missed that opportunity. It would have been such an advance for science, you know, the world over. Obesity is such a big problem nowadays, isn't it? Thanks, Stally. It was such a good one. Sarah Eris is higher, but Stally's the man that is choosing. Turn the light down. We need a better look. The light down. That's what she said. Turn the light down. We need a better look. That's what she said. Have you lost weight? Thanks, though, David. That's nice. That's like typically that'd be a great compliment, wouldn't it? You know, I mean, there's some people out there who wish that they get that message every day. Cheers. Do a dance for it. A dance for what? I hope the fax machine is turned on. Yeah, the fax machine. It's just raring. It's blasting away over there. Over there. Just there. Right there. Aren't you, fax machine? You're all right, aren't you? Yeah. It's all good, he says. Why would she say that? I don't know. I'm not sure. Or she did not say that. Did she? I don't know. I'm confused. This is difficulty with these. This is these conversations. You might know sometimes I struggle. Right, so we managed to get 5 and we were looking for Stally's answer. And we're wondering, Tradespotting, what are you up to anyway at this time of night? What time of night is it? I think we did a good show. Did we do a good show? I think we did a good show. I had a great time anyway. And it's good to celebrate this way. So, what's the next Stally? I think we're on for the Stally. Does he get it? I saw this bloke chatting up a cheetah. I thought he's trying to pull a fast one. Cat jokes are the good jokes. Telepathy. If you didn't see the telepathy joke, you got to go back to the start and watch the show again. I bet you don't watch movies with subtitles, Tradespotting. Yeah, because I'm blind and that. I can't read them from far away. My couch is too far away from my TV, so I just turn the volume up really, really loud. Oh, you mean in foreign movies? Subtitles, not captions. Yes. Sorry, I'm behind a little. And have a little behind. So what was I saying there? I bet you don't watch movies with subtitles. I mean, I do if they're in like a language I don't understand, yo. Well, we were having like you were being charismatic, and then I ruined it with like, yeah, I know, sorry, it's not quite autistic, but it was stupid. Sorry. Yeah, better chat next time. My bad. Sorry, Sarah. Higher, Stally, you got it there. Right, so just to update you, right, the last one we had that he's 6, so going to be higher than was a 5 of diamonds. So, I mean, I'm not going to say he's wrong yet, but like. He's right! My God, Stally, congratulations. I was actually a little bit suspicious there because we're now matching our previous streak. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Queen of Diamonds. Stally's just put us on a new all-time high. And on that note, I want to say thanks very much for being here and watching the show. Isn't that right, Coco? Nope. Coco doesn't agree. It certainly doesn't agree to be on camera without specifically me giving her a cut of the money, and she demands at least as much as YouTube. You know, it's like her baseline for negotiation. Anyway, thanks so very much for watching. I appreciate you. If you're watching later, thanks very much for still tuning in. I know often when you click on a Tradespotting show, you think, oh, this is for live, but I make them thinking that people will watch them later. I know that I appreciate it when you do. Thanks very much for being here. Thanks for everybody who took part in the games. Thanks for everyone who supported the stream, and for everyone who sent in those presents. You really made my day. It was brilliant. I can't thank you enough. It was really, really special. I always remember that. Thanks. And Rocky is on Wednesday. He's on every Wednesday. I say a blah blah blah. Anniversary, 27 months. CC, thanks for sharing your birthday with us. Always a hoot. It's always brilliant to share with you, CC. You're also very generous, and I appreciate it a lot. Thanks very much. There won't be any details in the description. Will there? Probably not. Yeah, but if you want to support the show, there's loads of ways of doing it. I'm sure I've mentioned them all by now. And thanks very much. Hit that like button. Cheers. Happy birthday. Thanks for enjoying my birthday with me. Coco. 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 Come and say goodbye for the end of the show. Meow. Coco, come and say goodbye for the end of the show. Right, get this video up. I should have had this more ready, shouldn't I? I definitely should have tried having this more ready. Still, it is what it is. That's not the right one. That's them there. Coco. I carry a song inside. It's quiet now, but I hear it still. Sometimes I think it's alive. I think it's us singing about how we started something that will never end, and we aim to change something that's always been. You hear it, you see it, you recognize the fight in each other. The system we're fighting relies upon the status quo, getting you addicted to speed, making a chapter out of you and turning the page. The people behind the system hate you. They rely upon you hating each other. They hate the song. but their privilege blinds them to a truth that we're bound to through our efforts, and that is that people like us never forget what they have to fight for.